we're going to be seeing if Piper can make it right here next to me. So I sent him the link. But let's see if he's able to make it. Remember, right now, he should be traveling. So we'll see if he sporadically jumps into the station just to say hi. Or maybe he might be finding a little bit of space there. But guys, we are seeing Ada. God, come on. It is killing it. If we take a look at the dead cat bounce that we had from the previous high, and we run some fib extensions like Piper mentioned, we are right now, or yesterday night, we were just on the edge of the 618 golden bucket. So, it's king, absolutely. So, hey, Mr. J, what is up? One way, Aaron, CTS Rhythm, Aaron, what's up, guys? El Doro Loco, what's up, brother? So, welcome, everybody. Let me see who else is in the house today. So we have Chuck, GLO, we are 37. That's quite a big class today, so welcome everybody. We have TRD, we have Just Ducks, we have Live, what's up Live? Low time, no scene. What else we have in the house? I believe that from the new members, it is, from the veterans, it's all that we have around. All we have AR for chain. Also, so welcome. By the way, new members, welcome everybody. Hopefully you have a great weekend. And let's go for the daily dose of the charts. So guys, let's jump into my charts right now. And also, looks like my name is Army Piper now. Let me see if I can change that for a little bit. Well, we'll just run with that. Let me see. Here we go. For some reason, it seems like I miscloned that. So here it is. Perfect. Is it? Yeah. This here. Now, it's my correct name. So this is OCGuy bringing you the charts and, of course, the morning coffee in the Saturday. So, guys, we are seeing Ada. Ada, it's killing it. Let me show you how I ran this. What is it? This fib retracement tools. I took this dead cat bounce that we have very clearly right down here, went all the way down here. And as you can see, we're running into that golden pocket. I also would have loved to run it all the way up here, but since that we're going to be having a much higher targets, and we could be just at the very first one. But let's also take a look at what has happening here. Also, very quick, let me see if I had it here on hand. I was talking to the team yesterday about this. Let me bring it up here. And right when we were hitting that section, so let me go back to you guys and share it here. Oh, come on, this is not it. 1 second. Now I got it. So I just sent you guys right here on the chat, side chat, the ADA picture here. So let me see if I can open it up in a new tab for you guys to watch. And it seems like it's not bringing it up. That's fine. Well, we have ADA there. Oh no, it is. Here we go. So as you can see, we were right there running into that golden pocket bottom. And also I was excusing at that point, really, this is weekly, but that we have that next movement that we could be looking just like in here. That will put us, guys, above the golden pocket, within that golden pocket, and maybe going for that little range, for that retracement, and maybe having enough strength to go for the platinum pocket that we have all the way up here. The platinum pocket is not there yet as for now. Remember, this is 1 week, so let's take a look at a couple of other things. So let's go to daily, a little bit more shorter time frame that we have going on here. So let me also read you guys and see what you guys have there for me. Cody, what is up, brother? Reading you. So it seems that we have that week all the way up there. And let me turn off a couple of stuff here. My golden pocket, this is it. So let me turn that one off just for a second. Let's just mark that so we know exactly where is our golden pocket. Let's do that right here. And then let's turn that layer off in here. Perfect. So now that we see what is happening on daily, let's see that we also have a little retracement, a big retracement week in here. that might be concerning. Why? Because we are overboughting here, all right, in an overbought zone. And remember what we were talking about, that little compression of the wicks. So remember that on the 4-hour, we were watching that and seeking for the next upcoming movement. Let's go to the 4-hour there and see what we were expecting, that upcoming movement, as we see it bouncing back up with the flip of the ribbon. That happened beautifully. Now, what I'm expecting, it is either a range, a pullback, or a continuation, but most likely a range. Why? Because we're going up, we're having the little ranging zone here. We're seeing somewhat like a V-shaped recovery. And if we flip back down at this previous zone, not higher, not lower than that ranging zone, we will be having the Wyckoff method ranging zone there. So are this video available for watch later? Not all of those, okay, Cody, not all of those. But if we decide to record them, they will be up in the channel. You are premium, so you do have access to the pre-recorded classes. Just go over to the class recordings. Let me pointing you here to the extra education, additional content. And on the additional content, you'll be able to see there or watch there the pre-recorded sessions. Remember, not all of the sessions will be recorded. Most of the TA talks, most of the morning coffee will be, and they will be also public on my YouTube channel, so you can go watch them there for ease of use. But hey, hello everyone, and happy to catch a live show. Hey, welcome. Good day, Joe's. What it's up, brother? Welcome back. So let's see what we might be doing here. So look at how we're going out of that. Let me make that a little bit better. Here we go, much better. So we right here are having a little bit of that golden boxes on an overbought zone. We are not out of that zone right now. And let me turn on my overbought zones. So let me go to style, scroll a little bit down here, and this is negative 95, and this other one, it's positive 95 in here. So I'm clicking OK. As you can see, we are almost there at the breakout of that overbought zone. So basically plotting an OB text right here if we are able to flip back down, which I believe we can, especially since we're having a very nice trend line going up in there on the oscillator. Talking about oscillators, let's take a look at a couple of chart from YouTube chart from. Let's see, what is that one way? Let me know. Let me open it up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that is the official Chart Prime YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is this one. As you can see, we have the previous morning coffee. We have the TA talk, a couple of other ones. So also go watch those if you want to look or have a little bit more the OCG or the OCGuy there for you guys. So yep, let's see what else. What does the trend line on the oscillator mean? Let me ask you something, Chuck, and please don't take it the wrong way, but what does any trend line mean? It's a little tricky question, but go ahead, give me your opinion. There's no wrong answer. I just want to know what you have in mind. It's a price pattern. Yes, perfect. I love that answer. It's a price pattern. Yes. What else? What do we show in the trend? Also, very nice, a trend. Yes. So it's showing us it's a price chart, it's a price pattern. Well, we'll call it like a pattern because it could be used in many ways. Yeah, also it's a support or also could be a resistance, right? So usually a trend line, it's guiding you throughout the trend. It works as a support or as a resistance and gives you breakouts. So do you guys agree on that? Let me know in the side chat. Used for divergences. Yes, I would not be arguing about that. I'll be a little bit more like adding on top of it. I have my opinion, but I do agree on that because it could be. So yeah, we agree on that. So now answering your question, Chuck, a trend line, right? So it usually shows you a trend. So what am I expecting to happen at a trend line? Right here. So let me start cleaning this up first. Let's just leave this little circle there and this one. So what could I be expecting to happen at a trend line? Let me know. I could be expecting two things, right? But what is the most common thing to expect at a trend line? for flip of the ribbon. Yes, hey, Mr. J, love that one for, yes, FOR. Yeah, at this point, a bounce, a rejection, a continuation of the trend, right? And as you guys mentioned, veterans, you guys are killing it. Thank you so much, FOR. FOR stands for flip of the ribbon like we have seen here. Perfect answer, guys. Love you. Yeah, it can be support a resistance. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Cody. Sorry. So yeah, we are expecting maybe an FOR flip of the ribbon, right? So right here, this is our prediction based on the previous ones. Let's take a look at what has happened. If that could be or could not be working. Let's, for example, take a look at this bottom, this other bottom, and look at that. It wasn't that perfect, but there you go. As you can see, very nice pattern playing out there. So there's two things that I will be expecting at this zone. The first thing will be looking at my price action. If I see a continuation of the price action, could be that I will be twisting up, all right, because I'm right at the edge between the green and the red cloud. As you can see, green and red cloud also act as a support resistance. Why? Because if you remember how I use my squeeze momentum, you know that this squeeze momentum is based on a couple of waves like this. So what happened if I grab that squeeze momentum, alter the code, make it a little bit more responsive, make it not lagging, and also instead of plotting it into a straight line, I then expand it and plot it on top of my force, which in this case, my strength will be my ADX. What would I get? Well, very, very impressive, but you will be getting these clouds. As you can see, it is not right on plotting on the ribbon, because the ribbon, it is not an ADX. It usually shows you the strength, the momentum. So as you will see, we have a much more reactive squeeze momentum readout on these clouds than we have on the squeeze momentum indicator. Then, why do I show you guys the squeeze momentum indicator? Especially on these free sessions, I showed you a couple of other tools that I previously used before finding out Chart Prime. Because if you don't know, I wasn't always part of Chart Prime. I was also a client long time ago. Then I really liked it. What I also was using at the time was my squeeze momentum indicator by Lazy Bear and ADX strategy. This is not a original strategy for me. I learned that from another YouTuber, and that made it my own by fine-tuning it and finding some how do you call that, some patterns within those. But as you can see here, overbought, OB is overbought, exactly. Yep. But what does OB exactly overbought? Let me explain a little bit more on that. Let me make this one big so you know, or I can show you better. You see this dotted line in here? You see this dotted line? It will also have another dashed line. That dashed line above and below. That dashed line, it is my overbought channel. If I go to style, scroll down and look for bullish control line and bearish control line, you'll see that I have 95 and negative 95 at a time. You can change those based on what you like. I'm going to click OK and leave it as default, as it is. All right. If the momentum gets above or within the channel that I have here, I'm going to have a golden box. All right. You might be seeing, well, that is not a golden box. That is a rectangle. But if I zoom in, you see that there is a multiple golden box being plotted there. So I know you asked for the OB, but I'm getting there. So when you are here and you have those golden boxes, the golden boxes are telling you, you know what? We are in overboughtness territory. We're getting overbought signals. When are we going to be getting out of that order on that overbought? Well, then that is a much more important signal. Why? Because if you can remember on the other side, we can be overbought, because if the price keeps going up, we just keep being overbought and overbought and more overbought and more overbought and so on and so on and so on. So that is not giving you much that you're overbought, but I mean, I understand I'm overbought, but how can I take an action if I also know that being overbought doesn't tell me that the price is going to be reversing, right? Yeah, thanks you for that one. Wait, yes, OC, it is a contraction of my name. My name is very difficult to pronunciate, even in Spanish, which I'm from Mexico, just so you know. So my friends and family, my friends call me OC, and family, they just call me by my name. But you can call me OC because you guys are friends. So yeah, that's why I put OC Guy there, because yeah, I mean, made things much more easy. So that call me OC. Going back into here, how then I understand what is the limit of that overbought? Well, when I see the momentum losing strength, so let's imagine a little plane, right? I don't have a plane here with me. I have this marker. Let's call it here. Let's think that this is a SpaceX rocket, all right? So it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, and then his thrusters stop producing momentum. Remember, momentum, it's being showed you by this meter ribbon. So what happens? It kind of like it floats for a second there, and then start turning around, and then going back. Does that make sense? Hey, Nikki, I'm from Mazatlan. Hey, ¿qué pedo, brother? Soy de Yucatan. Welcome to the classes. By the way, guys, I'm going to start producing Spanish content farther down the year. Most likely, I'm going to start on January making Spanish content for the Latin American and Spanish community and everybody that speaks Spanish. But yeah, we're going to get started with that most likely on January. So that's going to be another additional thing that we could be posting. So, hey, Nick, what's up? And welcome, brother. Welcome. So nice to see some compas in the house in here. Actually, I'm interested to learn about the small triangles in the oscillator as to what they represent. The triangles are reversals. As easy as that. It's a reversal. I can dive a little bit more in here, but let me just finish up with ADA, because I don't want to get stuck with ADA. I want to go with ADA. Yesterday night, it was something like midnight. We did hit an alert on, what was it? Let me check. Here, I do view 1 a.m. my time. So 1 a.m. my time, you can see it here. Let me move here. Oh, the other way. Here we go. You can see it here. So, December. Oh, it have different timings. I don't know why. Oh, no, there you go. Yeah, 1 here we go. 1 a.m. Here we go. So I also want to take a look at that one's peaks. Blue dots. Oh, yeah. Blue dots are peak seeker. Blue dots, it's kind of like I call it my strength indicator. Why? Because it gathers a ton of different indicators, and when it believes that we might be having that extra push or that extra strength, it plots. So you're going to be having that extra momentum pushing to the way that you had it. So the way that I use Peak Seeker in this case, it is to add that extra confluence to my analysis. Like drinking a Red Bull for your continuation of your analysis. What does OB and TA stands for? What does T? I don't read TA. OB overbought. Just scroll a little bit above there. I believe, what is it? Somebody respond. Here we go. One way actually respond to your question. Let me just here is overbought. There you go. Oh, I thought you were referring at you were contracting something else. Oh yeah, in TA analysis, overbought. So what does overbought means in technical analysis? That's gonna be a homework for you, buddy. Just go over Wikipedia and look for overbought technicals or technical analysis overbought. You have a full description. That is 101 trading. So I'd rather go a little bit more in depth on the indicators today than explaining something that many other people maybe even do a better way to explain the overbought session there. So yeah, I mean, just Google it. You will have a very extensive information. I will be suggesting looking either the Wikipedia, or we also have, how to call that one? Did you guys bring it up? Yes, not yesterday. 1 week ago with Army Piper and I, it was the kind of like the Wikipedia for trading. If you guys remember, please post it in here. I don't quite remember that. Investopedia, yeah, in Investopedia. Thank you for that, Adam. Thank you so much. That word that I always forget about that one. Yeah, Investopedia. Thank you for that one way also. So, Cody, take a look at the Investopedia for the terminology that you might be missing, and that will ease you in very, very much into what we're having here. Perfect. So let's take a look at here what we get. And thank you for that one way. I appreciate you sharing that link there. Anytime, brother. So let's see. Now we are going for that trend line. Remember, we're also right here. So how could I know where exactly I'm going to be bouncing? Well, remember, we also need to look for price action. Guys, where does the price action bounce? Let me know one tool that you like where price action usually have a reaction. I have one on my head, and it's one very simple, very classic one. You give me moving average. Love it. Yeah, moving average. Yes. What else? Guys, give me another thing. Guys, also remember, if you are participating, you're going to be earning points. So just give it a shot. So let's see what else we have here. Moving average, zero line. Also love it. Zero line, but we're not talking about this zero line. We're talking about the price action. In fact, just to make things a little bit more clear, maybe I should be going. So I'm saying that I could be bouncing here, but what could I be having here for the price action to bounce? Trend assistance, also very nice. Dynamic reactor, yes, although my dynamic reactor is all the way down there. Support, there you go. That's what I wanted to hear. Support, yeah. And drop in volume also. So guys, let me know. Mike the stock, very nice answer. Okay, very nice answer. Aaron, very nice answer. Mike again, Fibonacci, very nice answer. Aaron, very nice answer. Chuck, very nice answer. One way, dynamic reactor, very nice answer. Guys, you nailed it. And that's what I want to see, guys. Having a ton of different answers because we all trade differently, right? But here's what I wanted to bring to you guys. Dolphin Mike, he said trending. No, sorry, my bad. Aaron, he said support. Because when we start trading, what is one of the very first things that we understand after the trend is your friend? Trend lines that acts as a support or resistance, right? So yeah, basically we're looking for support or resistances. And guys, all of your answers are based on what could be used for support and resistance. So guys, thank you so much for your answers. Love them all. They all are correct, but I was looking exactly for that support. So I'm looking for some kind of support that will be telling me where the price is close to have a reaction, all right? So let's do that. Aaron, yes, Aaron, love it. Also, you know what, guys? Give me 1 second because I want to do something here. I want to get you guys on the, let's see, and here we go. I'm going to Control-C this, and then right here, let me paste it, and maybe make it a little smaller because I want you guys to be here with me. Just bear with me. I know I'm taking a little bit long. Sorry for that. And let's push it just so you see. Here we go. So I want you guys to be here with me. I know it's a little bit messy. Let me edit it very quick. There we go. And I'm going to place you guys. I believe this is a good spot. There we go. So I can also read you. Perfect. So shout out for you guys. So we can read you guys all the way up there. Nice. Support and resistance. Love it. Yes, support and resistance. There we go. So guys, say hi to the camera because you're going to be live. Well, not going to be live. You're going to be showed on the channel. So say hi. Send me your thumbs up, guys, so we can see you guys on the YouTube. So there you go. Tesla Pilot, what's up, brother? Aaron. Okay. What's up, brother? One way. Hey, guys. Hey, Mr. J. Welcome. Love it, guys. You guys are just plain and straight the best. I mean, I could not ask for any of a better community. You guys are the best. So let's go over here and let's continue it. We're good enough. So what am I going to be looking at this point? Some sort of support and resistance, right? So I can start guessing. Well, the first thing that I want to, or I see, if you don't have chart prime, you're using any free indicators, well then you can go ahead and take your lines in here, maybe horizontal. I like to do the horizontal ray. So when I see a little zone in there, I could be adding it there. So where that started, maybe here, and then maybe somewhere around here, and that's where I'm going to be having my support and resistance. Another thing that I like to use is my VPVR. This VPVR, it's giving me these spikes. Usually, I throw 3 kinds of lines in here or a zone. When the spike starts, when that spike ends for a zone, and where that spike is pointing for the most possible or the highest accuracy scenario on that zone. So you can see that playing out. This one also, look at that, beautiful. So as you can see, it started making a little bit more sense where we have low spikes for a more continuous movement, and we have much more defined and prolonged and elongated spikes for a support and resistance box. Quick tip there, nothing too important, but here we go. If you do have chart prime, let's remove this and let chart prime do the hard work for you. So at this point, I'm going to be going over market oracle inputs, and I want to look at my, what's this, multi-time frame support and resistance. So local mode chart, midterm chart. So let's crank this one up because I have 3. So I usually go between 4 and 6, usually 5 or 4 also makes the trick in here. So let me see. It seems like it is not updating. That's fine. So now I should be having a little bit more support and resistances. So look at this, and let me remove everything that I have here. Oh, no, I don't think so. Let's just remove these ones here. And I'm going to be looking at where I have my trend lines, because this is also giving me trend lines. You see? And then also looking at where I have this space. All right, so I have between my most important support and resistances, that space, and I can see it very nicely prolonging there. What happens if I have free space there? Where can I be speculating for the next one? Well, just like you guys mentioned, what else could I be adding? I could be adding predictive ranges. I could be adding prime ranges, and also I could be adding prime trend assistance. So as you can see, guys, everything you guys mentioned, it was correct. And I'm looking at those possible scenarios. So let me see, what do I have? It seems like this movement was very, very high. And despite I am having a little box in here, I need to wait for that flip of the ribbon to happen. So what's going to be my first support? Here at this previous zone. And the next one, where is it coming? Where is this one coming? Where are my support and resistances? All the way down here. So guys, this is a little scary. Why? Because when I see the price going inside this zone, and what am I going to be adding here for me not to lose that opportunity? Let me know. Alerts, Aaron. Brother, you are killing it today. Yeah. Also, Yusuf, BTC pump or dump. I mean, that's a little bit of a funny question. Sorry about that. What time frame were you looking for? I mean, I'll give you a little bit more information. Pump or dump, like what are you looking for? I mean, remember that we are not prophets, right? We do technical analysis. So I will gladly, Yusuf, take a look at Bitcoin, but give me a time frame so I can do analysis and then maybe speculate where it could be moving. But so far on the 4-hour time frame, we are ranging and we haven't broke through that range. So if pump or dump, both, because we're ranging. So that's what I laugh a little bit, because when we're ranging, we do pump a little bit and we dump a little bit, and we take advantage of that. In fact, ranging is one of my favorite zones, all right, are my favorite zones, because that makes me a ton of money. Also, guys, in this prediction, I did mention it a little bit before, but why am I expecting a reaction here? And it has to do with going up, a little range, V-shaped recovery, and then the next high or the next low not being lower than the previous ranging zone. Can anybody tell me what am I talking about there? Guys, especially for the new members, this is going to be life-changing. That is the higher highs and higher lows. It kind of like it go that way, but more likely going into the ranging zone, but based on a theory, based on a method. I would say this is when I predict ranging based on the Wyckoff method. So, Wyckoff method, it's telling me how to understand the ranges. So, El Toro Loco and Aaron, what's up, guys? Reading you. So, let me flip this around because this is gonna be important. Also, let me see if I can get it here. Accumulation or redistribution zones. Exactly. How could we know? We don't know until we have the breakout, right? But so far, seems like an accumulation zone, a redistribution zone for me, based on that. But still don't know whether that range breaks to the upside or to the downside. That will define if that was an accumulation or a distribution zone. Just like, for example, let me give you an example. We see the price going up, and then we go and retrace, and then we going up in here. In that moment, I could be speculating on maybe a double top. Would you guys agree on that? In this example, perfect, yes. I could be looking at a double top, right? And then it retraces, and then, it makes another high. Oh, well, that wasn't a double top. Why wasn't a double top? Because a double top, the neckline would have been here, right? And for this pattern to become a double top, I needed to break the neckline. In that moment, I said, it is a double top. But now, since we did not make that breakout, well then now we change the speculation and we could be looking at what? Now it transforms into what? Ascending triangle. Yeah, an ascending triangle. So now my next possible scenario will be a rejection at the top because now I'm understanding with more information. Does that make sense? So the way that I'm doing stuff here, it is because I already have 3 steps in on the pattern that I'm looking for. Pattern number 1, or characteristic of the pattern number 1. For me, that I usually look at the other way around. Let me show you. So I am going to be clearing this stuff. So I didn't want it to, but that's fine. No, you know what? I cannot do that because of the Fibonacci's that I had previously. Oh, what the hell? I'll just redraw them. That's fine. Let me do Alt-I. And now I'm looking at things differently. I'm going to start turning everything off. So this is important because this is how my brain perceives things much easier and much better. So going down, little range, V-shaped recovery. So step number 1, it's going down. 1. It's like the double top pattern. Going up, that is my first part. What is my second part? Having that retrace. What is my second part here? I have my little ranging zone. My third part here is a V-shaped recovery. In a double top, it is again a V-shaped recovery. My next step in here will be that I do bounce from the previous zone, as my double top will be bouncing from my previous high. And then just to consolidate that, it will be not going all the way down, but being right before that wicking zone, that absorption zone. So this will be basically closing the deal of the characteristics of that ranging zone. There's one more step to it, which is, and let me clear this up, this ranging zone usually gives us another wicking pattern, which sometimes happens, sometimes it doesn't. That goes in here and does like that. Also, sometimes happens a double topping here before we do the next movement. So I'm looking at all of this because a Wyckoff pattern, it is pretty easy, but I have 2 or 3 different scenarios. Just so we keep a track of this, we are on Cardano. Let's go to Bitcoin in here. And I want to show you guys what has happened on Bitcoin. Let me Alt-I this one. Sorry, Alt-I, here we go. And I want to go very far back. Here we go. Look at that. Going down, little ranging zone, V-shaped recovery, high not higher than previous ranging zone. What we have, a fringe. Going down, ranging zone, V-shaped recovery. And this is what I was telling you about, guys. That double top, all right, going back down, And then the next one being at the previous ranging zone. You see that happening? And what we do, we range. Yes, up ranging, but we range, right? Here you go. Perfect. Love that. Let me open it up for you guys here. And thank you so much for bringing that up. One way, you're always there when we need it. Thank you, brother. I salute you. Here we go. And let's go back in here because I do remember it's all the way at the bottom, isn't it? Oh, I thought it was the same one. Well, this is it. Perfect. Let's go for this one. Where is it? It seems like this is only a part of this. Psych. Oh, yeah. It's just a portion of it. I like it, but it seems like we're running short of the whole patterns. Here, I mean, it does explain it on the way down. And look at that. This is happening again. V-shaped recovery and then ranging. So this is the other part at the end of the range and then going up. But there's something that is missing here, which is when we change of direction. But that's fine. Don't worry. I'll push it also in the extra education and content. And this happens over and over. Look at that. Going down, little itty bitty range, V-shaped recovery and ranging. So we see that playing over and over and over. So let's go back to Cardano. So what is it? Let me go here and go to ADA. And this is another one that I was looking previously. Look at, oh no, this is the one. Perfect. Now we understand what we're seeing. It's not going down, it's going up, but the same thing applies in here. That's what I'm expecting a change here. Now that we understand YCAP and what it could be happening here, remember, it doesn't get complete unless we have all of the pieces of the puzzle. So let's look here. There you go, one way. Thank you so much for that one. Yes, you got it in here. This is the one that I was looking for, exactly this one. Let me open up in here. Perfect. And also let me open this one up in here. Oh yeah, it is the same one. Perfect. Thank you for that. So look at that. Going down the little range, the V-shaped recovery, the high not being higher. And then you usually have that kind of, and right here, you can see, look at that. That spring, yes, it is not as low as it was the absorption zone right here. You see that? So that is what we were expecting, or this is what we could be expecting. If we flip it, we're going to have the same thing happening in here, which if we see it in a higher time frame, this is resembling a double top or a Bart Simpson. So depending on what time frame you're looking, the same candle structure might be giving you different ways to identify. What I love about the YCAP logic is that it gives you exactly step by step how to early identify those ranges. So I know I have prolonged a little bit here, but I believe it's important. So we are having this. We can even do that in here or do it like that. We have those two trending lines on the oscillator. As long as we don't lose those trend lines, we are good for a bounce, which I believe we could be having one more bounce in here to the upside in here and maybe doing a double top and going down. So far, I need to see everything played out. At this point, I see the characteristics of YCAP, so my plan A will be YCAP pattern there playing out. But again, I will not be closing myself to different analysis that could be developing on its way. And for that, I'm going to be using my market oracle and my market dynamics. So very nice to have those in here. So any questions on ADA? And then we jump to Bitcoin to see if it pumps or dumps. Let me know, guys. Hey, T-Stack, welcome, brother. I did not saw you there. What's up, brother? And great to have you around. So let's see. Do we still have him on the chats? Let me see. Bitcoin pumping or dumping? I don't see you, brother. Well, if you're around, oh yeah, Yusuf, let me know on the side chat right here what time frame you want me to take a look at Bitcoin so we can better understand whether if it's going to be, where is the movement most likely to be. And also, guys, remember, as much as you participate, you're going to be earning points. So give me your best shot all the way up there on the chat, on the live chat here on What's Up, brother. let's go to, in the meantime, I get that time frame from Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Illuvium because we have that alert being set. Just so you know, guys, I did not enter on a short, but I am right now expecting to enter on a short. Not quite there yet. That's why I did not give the heads up on Twitter. So when I do take action, I do go on Twitter and show you guys. So let's do to Twitter, just so you can see a reference pointing here. You go to my profile, and right here, you'll see that my last one was on EGLD. I was trying to tag you there, Major Pain. I don't know why I just couldn't find you, but yeah. And also when things are happening, I give you the heads up on some small videos there. All right, just so you know that we're trying to give you guys as much information as we can. This is for my Illuvium. Remember, we were hitting right here the last and number 3 targeting here. Remember, these are not crypto trading calls at all. But look at how precise that call was given. All right, remember, this is part of our analysis. So BTC on the monthly looks like a continuation to the upside. Yes, it does. But also remember that is monthly that you're looking up there. Target 48K. Hopefully, I would love to have it there. And we have a real chance to get all the way there to somewhere around 50K, I would say. I would dare to say, not financial advice, by the way. But yeah, so now we were hitting that alarm on Illuvium. Look at that alarm that is happening. Oh, sorry, right here. Come on, right here. What happened? It happened December 6th at 21 hours. Seems like, no, that's not it. Sorry, this is it. Here we go. Right here. December 9th at 1 a.m. or at 1 a.m. I went into my phone, take the next analysis, and I decided not to enter on that short. But right now, I'm reconsidering it, and I'm going to be showing you why. So remember that we did expect that kind of like it's not about the breakout, it's about the retest, and off we go. Where are we going there? Let me remove that spaghetti. I'm talking about my head and shoulders lines. This is only my think outside the box trend lines, trying to add geometrics to it. Why? I just love geometrics. It's just the way my brain works. So I'm trying to relate to something that makes sense to me. If you want to learn that, go watch the pre-recorded classes. I do explain it there. And also I'm going to be releasing a step-by-step logic on what I did. Also, on the additional content you'll see on tips and tricks, I do explain how to get this head and shoulder lines yourself. So I am breaking the head and shoulders lines in here. And let me remove this because this was over here. All right. And what has happened? Look at what I was expecting at this when I was looking a reversal. Did I saw back there at 1 a.m. that maybe curve happening there? No, I did not. So also it was 1 a.m. So I went and looked at a couple of my other indicators, like what? Like my prime area side. And look at what I saw there. I saw back there big candles in there, which leads me to believe that I have a continuation of that bullish movement. All right. So far, remember that we are on a long here, so I don't want to cut short that long. Did I took profits on that long? Yes. Did I open our head switch there for a short? No. So why? Because look at what happens when we have continuation of those candles. Just in case your candles do not work that way, don't look that way, it is because I have high Kinachi candles on the prime RSI prime. Just in here, I do not use high Kinachi candles on my normal candles up there because that gives me an additional latency that I don't want to see on the price action. Then look at what's happening right now. And let me do this one a little bit bigger here. All right. We're having a smaller candle. It hasn't closed yet, but it's on its way to close. What has happened before when we have 1, 2, 3, or 2 big candles and 1 small candle? 1, 2, 3, or 2 big candles and 1 small candle. What happened before? Look at that. 1, 2, 3 big candles and 1 small candle. What happened there? 1, 2, 3 big candles, well, not small candle. That one was a reversal candle, right? So 1, 2, 3 reversal, 1, 2, 3 reversal. Do you see the pattern playing out there, or it's only me? Let me know. The importance of backtesting. Yes, the importance of backtesting. Also, this is one of the things that we call the DNA or fingerprint analysis. So we go into an asset and look for the same repetitive patterns that will give us inside information on what we could be looking up ahead. Hey, Mike, thumbs up. So let me remove this. And so, guys, if this candle closes as a small or red candle, what do you think I will be expecting here? Let me know. And by the way, do we have TSAC around? TSAC, are you here? I don't see you. Brother, if you are, send me a thumbs up. So guys, send please TSAC those thumbs up because he is one of the developers that make everything possible here. All that you can imagine and you type on the feature request, the developers are reading it and they're working their butt off every single day to get you guys what you want to see in the indicators. Guys, you are the most important part of a chart prep, and that's why we always try to get you not only the best quality indicators, but also the best quality analysis and educational content so you can learn, understand, and grow alongside we do. So there you go. Thanks, guys, for those very warm thumbs up. And I don't think TSAC is in here, but I'm going to be showing you that to him. So thank you, guys, for that warm. Let me show you now something important. And what is it? We appreciate all the hard work trying to make us profitable. Thank you one way. Guys, you being profitable, that is a trick below our sleeve. I'm saying this is a joke, all right? Bear in mind, this is a joke. But as you are profitable, you can keep paying chart for it. And I can keep getting paid, right? Of course, that's a joke. But guys, that you being not profitable, but successful in the charts, that is the best thing we can see. And yeah, happy customer tells others. Exactly. But let me talk seriously right now from the heart, right? So I'm an instructor here. I don't like to call myself instructor. I like just to call myself another trader, right? That trade along you guys, because sometimes you guys get your own way, and those ways I do learn from you guys. So that is very important. But being you guys here, seeing you jumping in, maybe struggling, maybe not being where you wanted to be, and progressively seeing you guys nailing trades, getting a bigger wallet, being happy. Finally, guys, because we can tell by the time that how you type in what you type, seeing you guys grow in this market, that is just fill our hearts up. It makes us feel that we're doing something right. And let me tell you guys that I'm doing everything that I wanted to have back in the day when I started trading. I wouldn't have killed for somebody to tell me, hey, OC, don't do that because you're going to get slapped, right? And that way maybe, didn't have to learn from my own mistakes, but I could have learned from somebody else's experience and mistakes. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Show you guys my success, my mistakes, and lead you guys throughout my path, but you guys need to find your own, right? And the developers are doing the same. They're trying to develop the best possible tools for you to have in hand, because they also wanted those tools to exist back in the day, right? So we all are a big family getting together and working towards the same direction, pushing the same way. So guys, thank you so much. That's why you are the most important part of chart planning, because without your support, guys, this could not be possible. So let's wrap it up because we're already a little bit too late, and I need to take a look at my fiance. My father-in-laws are here, so I'm gonna be taking lunch with them. So let me show you something else before we move out of here, and also we're gonna be doing a quick analysis on Bitcoin. So let me remove this, and this is what I like the most about the RSI Prime. I don't usually show it that much because it's a little bit time consuming, but if I go click and go to candles with patterns. Candles with patterns. I'm going to start having now a candle analysis like if this was the price, but on the area side. This, guys, brings a ton of possibilities. Look at that engulfing candle right here. What happened with the area side? Blew up. And also now I can very much start plotting my support and resistances just like in the price action. So let's see what happened here. As you guys can see, I haven't looked at it. So let me place that one. Let me double click. And what happened there? Your entry is at a candle close. So right here, beautiful entry. And off we go with illuvium. So let's wrap things up here. I'm getting close to the overbought zone here. If I take a look at, I'm looking for this retracement. I'm looking also at my high Keynesian candles here because I have almost the reversal pattern that I see before, all right? I do know and acknowledge that I could keep moving up in here all the way to my previous overbought zones. So that's why I haven't opened up a short position just yet. I'm still riding my long that I took here and that I show you guys on Twitter, and also I show you guys on Discord, just so you guys know. 15 minutes looking good for a long. Be careful, be careful, be careful. I'm not saying that it is not, but in 4 hours, I'm seeing a couple of stuff in here, right? So whatever you're going to be taking, just wait for that confirmation. Remember, scalp it. Absolutely. So I'm looking for 4, right? I'm looking for FOR. I'm looking for 4, which is flip of the ribbon at previous resistance, which again, we can see in here. And I know I deleted all of my head and shoulder lines. Too bad for me, but we can draw them again. So this is my head and shoulder lines in here. I'm grabbing the previous highs and also drawing it back in here. I would call it maybe that way because I can have these lows, these highs, and this high. That will be giving me a neckline somewhere around here. So basically the same analysis. So pretty good. I mean, like here, let's draw it. Trend line, this high, this low, this low, this high. So somewhere around here. And as you can see, it pairs very nice right here. I could also be pushing it a little bit higher like this, but I believe that now that we have the information, it makes much more sense to have it like that. There you go. Perfect. So I also have my VPVR, and I can start looking for trend assistance. What is my trend assistance telling me right now? I'm red. So be careful because this could be turning on you. So 15-minute scalp. So this is what is happening at this point. Any questions on illuvium? Let me know. Because I'm going to this one because we had that alarm ringed, and I want you guys to have the heads up for what I'm looking at this weekend. Let's go to Bitcoin. Pumping or dumping Bitcoin. Ranging. And we were expecting that range from previous classes. Let me see if I have the analysis. Here we go. That's the analysis. Perfect. So analysis completed. Let's go. Bye-bye. Just kidding. Let's see what else we have here. Beautiful range that we have going on in here. There's only one thing that is bothering me in here. This could be turning from a range to a rising trend. Let me show you why. If I start grabbing highs, I could be pulling this trend line here, right? That is a bit concerning. If I also do it from here, from this high to this one, I also have what's giving me the center of this ranging zone. Let me change that zone, and let's do background so we can see it. And then let's do that, and that will be it. Let me right click it and lock it. Where is the middle line on this section? Well, then I'm going to be guessing it or just putting it somewhere around there. Do you guys agree that this is the middle, the center line of the box? Let me know. Perfect. So look at where I am bouncing. Yes, I do have this threshold here. And also I have a couple of bearish divergences here. I'm still above the zero line, which means I still have momentum to keep pushing up. So if I break this trend line cluster, I am going to be visiting the bottom of the range, right? That's what I want to see. Why? Because ranging makes me more money than any other movement in the market. Because I shorted, I long it. Guess what I have opened right now? Not financial advice. So I have opened 50% of my long and a full short on its way. When will I be taking 50% out? At the bottom right here. So I'm hedging the range right now. So that's what I want to see. But that I want something doesn't mean that it's going to happen. All right. So I want to see Bitcoin loses the 43,600 zone in order for it to go all the way down to 42,800 or 900 zone. So bumping or dumping, unknown. So far, it seems like we are having a slight bounce to the upside. But look at what has happened before. Volatility, and then we reverse. So is this for sure? No, absolutely not. And we are going down. I want also to see FOR right down here. And also, what candle color do I have there? So is that giving you any ideas? What levers do you use for BTC? I never go over 20x, but not financial advice. You use whatever leverage fits your stop loss. Very important. And again, not financial advice. Because, let me show you something here. Let's say, one second, guys. Sorry, I'm getting cold. It's time for me to go, but let's not leave you guys hanging here. Very quick, guys. Before I go, how do you set up your leverage? Quick tip. Like, let's just say, and I'm gonna be, of course, having the worst case scenario for you to understand this. So I know I'm bullish, and guys, I did not intend this, but look at this range. Look at this range. And then see how we start making that pressure bounce from the middle and then broke through, retest, and off we go. All right? That is mostly what I'm expecting up there. So let's say that you grab a short position here. Where is your previous support resistance, or where is your next stop loss? Let's just say that we have the trend assistance all the way up here, and it is the only thing that we have going on. Well, we also have this one, so let's grab that one. Let's say that that is my stop loss. I would have refined that stop loss though, but let's just call it that way, and I'm expecting for it to go all the way down. So let's just imagine that I set a 20x leverage at this entry, and the 20x leverage liquidates me here. Should I, guys, and a question for you, should I be using a 20x leverage then? No, perfect. Well then, let's maybe do it 15x leverage. Let's say that 15x leverage liquidates me here. Very close. But should I be using a 15x leverage? Yes or no? Exactly. Again, no. Perfect. Then, going for maybe a 10x leverage. Maybe my 10x leverage is giving me my liquidation point here. Should I be using a 10x leverage there? Perfect. Not financial advice. Not financial advice, guys. But depending on my threshold and where is my liquidation point, I'll be adjusting my leverage. I, myself, usually stick around 10x and go all the way up to 20x. I try not to break my rules. I rather like to do 5x because that is giving me a little bit more to go. And then as I start taking profits, maybe I'm willing on my trailing TP number 3 trailing, I might be willing to increase my my leverage just for that Hail Mary movement. Does that make sense? Let me know. Not financial advice. Stay away from leverage. Always use a fixed position, not a cross position. So Again, not financial advice. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's morning coffee. I need to run, guys, because I have stuff to do. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking around. So we already know whether Bitcoin is going to be pumping or dumping. It's going to be defined by that trend line and also by the break of that range and the flip of the ribbon. So thank you for that, Chuck. Thank you, Eltona. Thank you, everybody, for joining today's class. Yusuf, please let me know if your question was answered. My goal is to provide value. So hopefully I did. And if I did, please give me those thumbs up. And also let us know what you liked and what you didn't like, because we also are always looking to grow up on this channel. So guys, without further ado, thank you so much for joining, and see you guys tomorrow.